Some familiar faces are back on top of the leaderboard entering round 2 of the World Golf Championships Bridgestone Invitational.
Welcome to PGA Tour Today, presented by World MasterCard.
Padraig Harrington leads the pack in Akron. Tiger Woods is not far behind as he seeks his second consecutive victory. Hi, I'm McMurry. Harrington looks back in major form as he heads into his title defense next week in the final major championship of the year. The Irishman enters Friday at Firestone with a 2-stroke lead off a 6-under 64. But the reigning PGA Tour Player of the Year hasn't been able to finish inside the top 10 in 2009. Currently, Harrington is without a spot in the PGA Tour playoffs for the FedEx Cup, sitting 142nd in the standings. But victory this week would propel the Irishman inside the top 50. Harrington heads into round 2 after hitting just half of the fairways, but 14 of 18 greens in regulation. Tiger Woods, who holds down the number 1 spot in the standings, enters the second round 4 strokes back at 2 under par. Woods also struggled finding the short grass Thursday, hitting only 5 of 14 fairways, but he's in much better position entering round 2 this week than he was last week before his victory at the Buick Open.
Last week I was 1 under par, was in 95th, and today I'm 2 under par and I'm an 8th, so a little different golf course. Yeah, you could shoot some good numbers out there, but I haven't seen the golf course play this long in a while. I mean, it was playing a little bit longer than it normally does. The fairways aren't giving it up like they normally are. But you can go out there if you're a little bit aggressive into the greens, you can get some numbers.
Scott Verplank is a 5-time champion on the PGA Tour, but hasn't been in the winner's circle since 2007. Verplank enters Friday off a stellar round of 4 under 66. The Texan has finished inside the top 20 at Firestone in his last 2 starts, and before teeing it up last week at the Buick Open, he had recorded 3 consecutive top 10s. Stuart Sink didn't fail to impress during his return to competition this week after winning the British Open 2 weeks ago. He enters the second round 1 under par.
The support out there has been great, and it feels a lot different, being the guy in the group that everyone's sort of paying more attention to instead of the other way around. I think it can change you as a golfer. That's fine, because you can draw from the confidence that you got from the tournament. But as a person, I've been out here long enough doing this that I don't see it changing me. It's not gonna do a whole lot to the way that I lead the rest of my life off the course.
Another player happy to return to the PGA Tour this week after going through a lot off the course is Phil Mickelson. The 5th-ranked player in the FedEx Cup standings enters the second round level par. He got out to a rough start playing his first 9 holes 3 over, but 3 birdies coming in brought him back to even. The PGA Tour Network's Doug Bell joins us from site with his view from inside the ropes.
Scoring conditions were pristine in the opening round of the Bridgestone Invitational here at Firestone Country Club, but those things tend to even out over 4 days. Believe me, Firestone is a tough track, and it won't be as easy as it was in the opening round. Even Tiger Woods told me after his 2 under 68, he thought the opening round was really tough. Padraig Harrington played his best round of the year, the PGA Tour Player of the Year from a year ago, winner of 2 majors. He struggled mightily in 2009. We'll be watching to see if he can go back-to-back. Remember now, Padraig is not in the top 15 in any major statistical category on the PGA Tour. We'll see what happens tomorrow. No rain expected tonight, and Firestone will toughen up. Wind expected to blow early and often on Friday. Remember, our coverage begins at high noon on Sirius XM Radio. It's the PGA Tour Network.
Thanks, Doug. In addition to radio coverage, the Golf Channel is live Friday from 2 to 6 p.m. Eastern. The Legends Reno Tahoe Open can be seen beginning at 6:30 on Golf Channel. Vaughn Taylor, who won the event in back-to-back starts in 2004 and 2005, enters the second round 4 under par and on page 1 of the leaderboard.
Your World MasterCard comes with rewards, offers, and perks that matter to you. Whether it's tee time reservations at premier golf courses or tickets to the big game, you decide what's in your perfect world. Offers may vary. Go to priceless.com/world and register for more details.